see who that is? Huh? It's your mom!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest deaths in the Suicide Squad.
I didn't pick the damn team! That is a gun. So smile.
I know what I'm carrying the javelin for.
For this list, we're looking at the most hilarious demises that we witnessed among all the violent mayhem. Characters who we thought were gone but were revealed to be alive later will not be considered. And definitely beware of spoilers ahead. Which character's demise left you rolling with laughter? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The squad takes out the checkpoint soldiers.
Milton will drive you through town into La Gatita Mable. There are clothes in the boxes for all of you, so you can blend in.
The easiest way for the squad to get into the city of Corto Maltese undetected was by hitching a ride with a local driver named Milton. But there were a few soldiers at a checkpoint standing in between him and the city.
¿Están buscando a alguien?
No, yo no. Permítame un segundito.
Unfortunately for these local grunts, the squad was waiting to violently ambush the local army. What makes their demise so hilarious is Milton himself. Although the squad's not attacking him, he lets out a series of funny screams as each new soldier falls. The combination of Milton's reactions with the absurd amount of violence left us wincing a little and laughing a lot at the same time.
Are you Milton?
Number 9. A happy little explosion.
Ammunitions expertise are needed to place the explosives, starting at the first floor, going all the way to the top.
Before the surviving squad left Corto Maltese, they had to blow up the scientific facility called Jotunheim. While the crew was planting explosive charges, King Shark reveals that he made one of the bombs look just like Peacemaker, complete with a small smile.
Peacemaker! It's actually very nice. Just put it against the wall. Looks nothing like me.
This tiny gesture of friendship comes back in a hilarious way later on. After Polka Dot Man accidentally sets off the charges, we cut to a group of soldiers that luckily managed to avoid getting hit by any explosive debris. All of a sudden, the camera cuts back to the little Peacemaker bomb. The resulting explosion takes out a group of soldiers in the blink of an eye. We have Nanaway to thank for this happy and hilarious scene of destruction.
We'll go, friends.
Nanaway!
Number 8. Harley makes her enemies look at the flowers.
I ain't got nobody cares for me.
After Harley escapes the room she was trapped in, she proceeds to violently eliminate every enemy standing in her way of the exit. Her jailbreak has a few funny moments, but the most uproarious part of her violent spree is also the most colorful. While Harley is mowing down the last soldiers, big portions of the screen are suddenly covered with CGI flowers and symbols. There's something hysterical about seeing such happy imagery pasted on top of truly gruesome violence. And the flowery scene has the added comedic bonus of reuniting Harley with Javelin's primary weapon. The dark humor of this colorful scene fit this anti-heroine perfectly.
Hola.
¿A dónde?
Number 7. Starro's strange defeat.
It's Project Starfish, Miss Waller. It's headed towards the city, and I think it wants to feed on as many people as it can.
As soon as we saw the villainous alien Starro's massive size, we wondered, how is the squad gonna take him down? It turns out the answer was an uncomfortable amount of rats.
This city isn't ours. This city is theirs.
Oh, hell.
Ratcatcher 2's right-hand rodent Sebastian led the attack against the kaiju-sized starfish. Just when we thought things couldn't get any stranger, Harley attacked Starro's eye with a javelin. A few moments later, rodents swam into the alien eye to take the starfish down from the inside. The sheer absurdity of this sequence must be seen to be believed. It's hilarious to think that an entire city and potentially the world was saved by a rat-themed villain, a javelin, and the adorable Sebastian.
Just wanted to be loved by you. I just wanted to be loved by you.
Number 6. Mongal's fiery demise. Amanda Waller's workers weren't sure if Mongal was a visitor from another planet or a deity.
Boomer and Mongal. Is Mongal an alien or some type of god?
What are you doing?
While that mystery was left unsolved, we became 100% positive she's not immortal. After Blackguard leads his team into a trap, the members of the squad desperately try to fight their way out. Mongal gets the bright idea to take out one of her foe's helicopters during the battle.
Don't worry, Flag! I got the bird!
Mongal! Go!
Despite her extreme level of confidence, her actions immediately cause the chopper to spin out of control. Mongal's funny attempt at being a hero directly leads to the demise of Captain Boomerang and sentences her to a fiery fate. It's no wonder Savant tried to abandon the mission after seeing her reckless actions.
Savant, I'm warning you, this is desertion.
Number 5. Polka Dot Man suddenly perishes.
He throws polka dots at people.
Hey, Polka Dot Man, I was hoping you'd entertain my kid's birthday party.
We initially thought Polka Dot Man was a complete joke. His quirky personality and strange powers made us doubt that he'd be useful to the team. But against all odds, Polka Dot Man consistently proved himself as one of the most useful members of the squad. So when he redirected the rage he had for his mother towards Starro, we thought he could triumph.
I'm a superhero!
But the big starfish quickly squishes him. Although our fond memories of Polka Dot Man made his end a little sad, at least he seemingly made peace with his demise long before he tried to be a superhero.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Number 4. TDK falls apart.
What does TDK stand for?
Although you could debate who the strongest member of the squad is, TDK is definitely the weakest link. After keeping his powers under wraps throughout the opening, the detachable kid finally revealed his amazing metahuman ability. It turns out that he can remove his arms at will and remotely control them.
Colonel, dispatch the detachable kid.
As incredibly useful as this sounded to someone on Amanda Waller's team, he wasn't able to do much more than lightly slap enemy soldiers. TDK's foes laughably take him down before he even has time to reattach his arms. Honestly, any one of Amanda's pencil pushers probably could have gotten more done on the battlefield than this lame villain did.
Yep.
I heard he was sort of a hero down in Corto Maltese.
Was that what you heard? Because not quite.
Number 3. Bloodsport and Peacemaker's not-so-friendly competition.
These are dangerous people. Recover Flag before moving on to the city.
When Peacemaker and Bloodsport are sent to rescue Rick Flag during the Corto Maltese mission, they come across a bunch of locals in a camp. The villainous duo each managed to take out these nameless enemies in creative ways on their own. But after a few fatalities, Bloodsport and Peacemaker decide to turn slaying enemies into a competition. They continuously find new, brutal, and increasingly hilarious ways to put enemies in their graves. Even before we get the dark punchline that the duo was actually attacking good guys, this scene was hysterical. Their gruesome competition helped add more fuel to the fire of their comedic rivalry.
Are you having a laugh?
What?
You just said each member of the team is chosen for their unique abilities. He does exactly what I do.
But better.
I always hit my target's dead center.
Hit them more in the center.
Number 2. Javelin comes up short. Admittedly, Javelin had a cool weapon and a great accent.
I love your accent.
American women all love accents.
We do, because we don't got none.
Surprisingly, neither of those attributes helped him survive the opening ambush of the movie. We thought Javelin was done for after he got caught in a hail of gunfire. However, he still had one funny scene left in him. When Harley finds him on the battlefield, the mortally wounded villain bequeaths his javelin to her.
You are the only one fit to carry my javelin.
He also hints that she must carry it for a specific reason. However, he perishes in a hilariously exaggerated manner before telling her what that reason is. Although Javelin's demise leaves Harley frustrated, his ridiculous end sets up a running joke that has a hugely satisfying payoff.
This is so frustrating. He just told me I have to carry this javelin for a reason, but he didn't say why.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Milton doesn't make it.
Yeah, no.
Milton was a seemingly ordinary driver and quarto Maltese citizen that stood beside the squad during most of their journey through the city. So we got a little worried when we saw he was still hanging with the team while they were on their way to plant a bunch of explosives. Although Milton had lots of enthusiasm for the squad's mission, he didn't have any protective gear or an intimidating weapon to keep him safe. This made it ridiculously easy for enemies to mow him down. His very predictable death sparks a conversation between 3 of his team members that left us in stitches.
They killed Milton!
Milton was still with us?
Where did you think he was?
Although Milton is gone, we'll always remember that his hilarious demise led to a few of the movie's funniest jokes.
Somebody named Milton has been with us the whole time.
Yes!
I don't think so. I think I would have noticed if a guy named Milton's been with us. It's not a very common name.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.